Hey everyone, Combo here, back with another Empires and Puzzles video, and today we are in Bloody War. You all know the drill. I'm going to feature my 6 war flags with commentary, and I've mentioned before, but I am a member of the Praetorian Guardians. We are a top 25 alliance, and I am also a member of the Guardians family of alliances, where we have 17 total alliances, and we're always recruiting. So if you are looking for a new alliance, no matter if you are a beginner looking for a lower level alliance, if you are looking for a mid-level alliance, or if you are looking for a top 100 or competitive alliances, we definitely have an alliance for every type of player. So definitely hit me up on the Line app or drop a comment on this video and I will reach out to you and see if we can hook you up. Without further ado, let's get into my 6 war flags. In today's war, I'm going to try out a 4-1 setup pretty much with all of my flags. With Bloody Battle, I want to try to speed up these flags so that the lack of healing does not catch up with me so quick. So I'm hoping with the increased tile damage from that singular color that we'll have better success. And then I'm using the 5th option as an off color for somebody who can help neutralize the tank, whether that be somebody who has the taunt like Oni Wakamaru or a mindless attack like Kushanku, or I've got a couple of Medias that will be the off color as well. So in this first flag, we're going to start off with 4 purples up against the yellow tank. They've got Gander. I've got Oni Wakamaru with the undispellable taunt in just 5 tiles. I've got Von Rothbart for the dancing. Sartana, who has the superior wizard class and will help be able to dispel the counterattack from Gander. Dumicha is a dispeller to 3, and Tamlin is a very hard hitter to all. All right, let's see how this first flag goes. All right, pretty decent board to start. I'm going to start off with the 3 reds vertically up the middle. That way I can match some purples up against Gander. And before I match the 3 purples up against Gander, I'm going to match these 3 blues horizontally so that I can match some additional purples. Awesome. Now let's match these 3 purples here. And we'll be able to kill Gander with these next set of purples. Let's match them this way here. Perfect. Now, let's match the 3 yellows so I can match 3 purples next turn. And I'm going to match it to ghost one of the tiles, I think. Because Von Rothbart must have had the Moth Dust with the decreased mana generation. And I'd like to get everybody special if I can. And he still doesn't have it yet, but that's okay. Let's use Tamlin first, of course. And then I'm going to use Sartana on Omen. Awesome, that killed him. Perfect. Now let's use Domitia on Auracork since she does extra damage to Holy. Now, we're going to try to ghost some tiles up here. Let's match the 3 reds on the left here. Got a purple. Don't have any way of moving them up, though. Let's match the 3 blues. That way I can get Oni Wakamaru. And let's use him. It's going to work out great with Shadow Fang going off. Oni is going to get the Mega Fiend from Grovert also, but that's okay. Let's match the 3 purples over here, yeah. Thank you, Oni, for taking the brunt of all that damage. Even though you're dead, that's okay. Let's use Von Rothbart on Grovert. And then I'm going to match these 3 yellows so I can ghost those 3 purples next turn, which will give me my other 3 specials, and we should be able to end this battle, I think. Tamlin first. And let's hit Grover with, actually, let's just kill off Shadowfang with Demetia, and then let's use Sarkana. Ghost these greens and yellows here, so we can match some purples now. Let's use Von Rothbert on Grovert. See if I can get a purple. Nope. Try again. Nice. Alright, we should be able to end this battle now, I think. Not quite, but the dancing will eventually end it. Or some tiles can end it also. Alright, we are 1 for 1 to start. Very nice. With my second flag, we're going to bring 4 blues up against this Bernadette tank team. They've also got Zaza, Hreidmar, Spark Toy, and then the new War of Three Kingdoms hero, Lu Zushen. I've got 4 blues, of course, to try to take down Bernadette, and 2 of them are tuned, so they'll have a 75% chance to resist the painting. And then I've got Kushanku, who gets the mindless attack in just 5 tiles. Let's see how this second flag goes. Alright, very nice board to start, including a blue diamond right off the rip, which we are definitely going to take. And we've got Magni already. And do I just want to get Bernadette out of the way? I kind of do. Yeah. Let's hit Bernadette with Magni. Actually, that 1 blue tile is going to kill Bernadette. So let's use... Yeah, she's only got 174 damage, or 174 health. Let's use Magni on Lu Zishen since he does extra damage to red, although pretty much my entire team does, because Hogni and Richard do as well. Let's use Magni on Lu Zishen, and then actually I'm going to match just the 3 blues on the left up against Zaza, because I only need 1 more tile to get my specials. So let's use Hogni over here. That's going to kill Bernadette. And then let's use Richard, the main part on Spark Toy. This might kill both. Probably should have used my Mimic over there since he would have got some mana back, but that's alright. Let's use the Mimic over here. Still getting used to actually using the Mimics in wars. I'm going to wait to hit that blue diamond until I get some more blue tiles over here to Ghost. Or maybe we won't get any. Let's use Kushanku on Zaza. We've got Kushanku again, which we're going to hold on to until I need to. Alright, that was a good cascade. Let's use Magni over here. Alright, now let's use Kushanku on Zaza again. Hit this blue diamond. This might end the battle, or close to it. Not quite, but that's okay. We'll give Hogni the finishing touch on Zaza. And that match went very smooth with a very nice board to start. Not going to complain. With my third flag, we're going to bring 4 reds against this Goldrip tank team. Gestalt, Pepperflame, and Domi Ventus all activate in just 7 tiles. Name usually activates in like 8 tiles, sometimes 7 tiles because of the flight momentum that adds the extra mana generation. And then Oni Wakamaru I've got again for the Undispellable Taunt in just 5 tiles, so that the attack and bleed from Goldrip hopefully only goes to him. But this is kind of my fast attack punch red team with those specials in just 7 tiles. So let's see how this third flag goes. Alright, I guess this is the payback for the last board. We can at least get Oni Wakamaru activated early, so that's going to be good. Let's see if we can create some cascading maybe, though. It's a tough board, actually. I really don't have any cascading options, actually, either. But let's start off with the 3 blues on the right. Now, let's match those 3 blues up top so I can get Oni and move up that red tile. He only gets the taunt for 2 turns. I'm going to hold off for a moment on using it, although I'm going to set off a cascade right now, actually, with the purples vertically and then that green coming up. So do I want to use him now? Yes, I do. Let's match those purples now. We did get some more red tiles, so that's good. Let's match the 3 reds vertically, I think, maybe. Or actually, you know what? Let's match the 3 reds horizontally. Maybe I can get lucky with a red underneath to get a match of 4 reds afterwards. And this is also going to set that purple diamond, do some little bit of tile dumping. We did get a red, not in the right spot, but nice cascading. We got some more reds. Nice cascading with those reds. And gold drip is dead. Awesome. Okay. Now, I am going to use Oni again, because I'm probably going to set off Archibald over on the left right now, although maybe I'll match the reds and yellows in the middle first. But let's use Oni right now, and then I'm going to match these reds and yellows over here. Alright, let's use Gestalt first, since I cannot control where his cubes go. Perfect. Now let's attack the 2 on the right, since we did a lot of damage to Sung Jiang. I'm going to use the main part of Pepper Flame first, because I really want to kill Sung Jiang. And then Domi Fenta should be able to kill him off. I hope. Not quite, damn it. Oof. What's he got for health left? 174, damn. What is Grendel's mother? We need her to go off before Sung Jian goes off, because I want Grendel's mother to definitely hit Oni Wakamaru. It might kill him, but let's do this. I'm going to match the 3 yellows. I'm going to move that 1 yellow to match with the yellow dragon, which is going to set off that 1 blue tile against the Grendel's mother, and then the cascade underneath of those yellows. And then next turn I can match those reds up against Sung Jiang. Or we could get a cascade in that... Oh, the blue diamond ended up in the exact wrong spot. Or else we would have got a cascade against Sung Jiang. That's okay. I think we should still be okay this battle. And the counterattack killed him. Awesome. Let's hit Demo with Naeem. And I am thinking about hitting this blue diamond. No, I don't want to do that. Let's just ghost these 3 red tiles. And let's use Pepper Flame, Dummy Ventus, and Gestalt, and this battle should be over. Very nice. That was a pretty bad board to start, so very happy with coming out with a win for that battle. Looks like 4-1 is working so far this war. With my 4th flag, we're going to go up against this Ranzhao Key Tank team. They've also got Region, Quarry, Sung Jiang, and Li Q. All 4 of my greens will activate their specials in 7 tiles because of Bonzo and the Bard bonus that he will give Fafnir. Spartoy and Galapago already would have gotten their specials in 7 tiles, and same thing with Medea, actually, with the Shifting Miles attack. And actually, I'm just going to switch her troop real quick for the attacking troop, and let's see how this 4th flag goes. I'm going to start off with the 3 reds horizontally to move up that 1 green tile so that I can match 4 greens. Because again, all 4 of my greens activate in 7 tiles. So if I can get a 4 match of greens, that's going to be huge. And I'm going to match them this way up the middle against Ranzhao Key. I'm hoping I don't get a green tile on the bottom. Good. All right, now let's match those 4 greens. Now, I I need another set of 3 greens. Let's see if I can get lucky, match these 3 yellows. If I can get a green in the middle or on the right. Well, got a green, just not in the right spot. Actually, let's match the 3 blues and I can match the greens. Ronzo Key is going to go off, but that's okay. Shouldn't kill anybody. Did quite a bit of damage, though. Now let's match these 3 greens so I can get all 3 of my green specials. Perfect. Now, I am going to use Bonzo first because Fafnir does give extra damage to 3, but I want the 3... Actually, you know what? It doesn't really matter. I think I'm going to use Fafnir first. And let's use Fafnir on the 3 on the left. Region does have the counterattack ether power, but because Song Jiang has the ailment immunity, that's why I want to use that on the 3 on the left. And then let's use Galapago first, maybe. I don't think it really matters. Let's just use Bonzo first and rearrange the formation here. Now let's use Galapago and Sparktoy. Perfect. And Lee Q has the Arctic Core, which is going to deal 648 frost damage over the next 3 turns. So we are just going to ghost some tiles and see what kind of damage we can do with that. Let's ghost these 3 purples now. And kind of want to match or hit the green dragon so that I can get that 1 purple tile I need for Medea. I think I am going to do that. Because the frost damage is not going to be able to kill him. And this might not set off his special. Hoping it doesn't. Perfect. If I waited 1 more turn, it would have set off his special. So let's actually use the shifting miles attack part on Song Jiang, since we'll be able to kill the Q anyway. Yeah, he's only got 629 health. Medea will definitely be able to kill Lee Q. Awesome. Yeah, with like 300 damage to spare. Cool. All right, now let's tile dump over here up against him since he's already got a special. He's going to put the shifting miles attack on himself. This is going to be an interesting series of events because I'm just going to keep on hitting him with tiles. Hopefully for him to keep on adding that shifting miles attack. It's only on for 2 more turns. We should be able to get his special activated again, I think. Yeah, definitely with these blues and yellows now. Can't get a green to save my life over here, though. And that shifting miles attack refreshes. Cool. I think I'm going to stop playing with fire, though, over there. Let's see if I can get some green tiles over here. We did. Nice. Let's move Sung Jiang around. Even better position. And he is dead. Awesome. All right, we are 4 for 4. With my 5th flag, we're going to bring 4 yellows up against this Naeem tank team, and I've got Satin Pimenter for the priority dispel, which dispels 3 before he attacks with his damage. I've got Salinus, who will hit 2, 1 for silencing and 1 for extra damage. Ronzo Key has a hard attack hit all. Shimmer Scale to attack 3, and then also he's got that Guard Rally, which will help any wither effects that get added from Homri. The Guard Rally removes wither effects every 4 turns, and then I've got Damon as an extra counter here to prevent anybody from casting any status effects. They've also got Auracork, Muktus, and Fimifang. Let's see how this 5th flag goes. Alright, not great to start here. Let's see what we can work with. I'm going to start off with the 3 blues on the top left. See if I can get a yellow on the bottom. We did get one. Really don't like this board. Let's match the 3 purples on the top. Did get another yellow. I am going to match the 3 greens up against Muktis. See if I can get a blue there. And we did get a blue. Cool. Now I'm going to match these 3 blues. Set off that cascade of 4 yellows. Maybe we'll get lucky with a 5th. Nope. Alright, name's going off. Let's match the 3 blues up against name. Got lucky with a yellow. Nice. Give me some more yellows. I really need a yellow before anybody else's special goes off. Come on. We do have Damon. We could kill Naeem probably with him, I think. Let's do this, and then I don't know why I didn't think to hit that yellow dragon last turn, actually. Damn it. That would have given me Shimmer Scale and Salinus, at least, and then I think Ron's out key. Let's use Damon on Naeem. And then this yellow dragon should be able to kill him. Cool. We've got a couple specials, and the counterattack is also worn off. Okay. Alright. I am going to use Salinus on, or hit the main target for Auracork, maybe to silence him. Or do I want to silence Homri over here, actually? Don't have any buffs, and I'm not going to get any buffs, so he's only going to hit one. Auracork. It's going to steal mana and minion, and if it hits Shimmer Scale, that's going to be not ideal. I think I want to attack Auracork with Salinus. And he's a Ranger class, and Homri Sorcerer. Yeah. Alright, so he's silenced. Now let's use Ron's out key, see what kind of damage we can do with him. Only one critical hit, unfortunately. Let's hit the 2 on the left with Shimmer Scale now. And then I'm going to match these 3 greens so I can match the 3 yellows, or actually now 4 yellows next turn. And we might be able to kill Auracork, and we're definitely going to get Satin Pimentor special. Let's hit the 2 on the right here, I think. We might be able to pull off this win. Homri almost dead. Alright. Part of me wants to hit that yellow dragon, but at the same time, the bleed damage is going to kill Auracork anyway. And I want to stay away from Muktis if we can, but I really don't have any tiles on the right to match. I'm gonna... I just don't want to chance those reds not killing Muktis. So I'm just going to match the 3 blues on the bottom. Actually, let's match the 4 blues on the bottom. Please don't attack Shimmer Scale. Thank you. And let's Ghost Tiles over on the right and have the Mega Minion kill Muktis. Awesome. We were able to pull out a win. That one was close. With my last flag, we're going to go up against another name tank team. They've got Fafnir, Gander, Spartoi, and Lee Q. I've got Bartholomew for the Fiends to give, and then when his special goes off, he gives a counterattack to 3 after he hits 3. Saris as a Wither and Silencer. Marjana, I've got the Wizard costume in here for the elemental defense down, but also because of the superior masterclass talent to remove the counterattack if Name and Gander or either one of them go off. I've got the Ascension Mimic as another heart attack 3 and the bleed damage, and Medea for the shifting miles attack. Let's see how this last flag goes. I am going to start off with the 3 greens horizontally. See if we can get lucky with the red underneath. We got 2 reds underneath. All right. Not enough to kill Naeem, unfortunately, but that's a good start. I'll take it. Let's match the 3 yellows horizontally. Nice cascade with the red underneath again. And we've got everybody special. Okay. Lee Q still has the taunt, so I'm going to wait 1 turn to use my specials. I'd like to stay away from Naeem if I can. I think the best option is going to be to match the purples on the bottom right. It's going to send 1 tile up against him, which should not be enough to set him off. And it was not good. All right. Taunt is gone. And I want to attack the 3 on the right here. I think. Actually, those 3 have Fiends. Let's attack the 3 on the left. I know Fafnir has the counterattack, but hopefully we can dispel that with Marjana first. And the ailment immunity from Gander. Neither one of them. All right. Well, let's use Saris next so that he can at least hit more than 1. Because he only hits more than 1 if they have more than 50% mana. So let's use Saris. And then I'm going to attack the 2 on the left here. Let's use Bartholomew first. And then let's use my Ascension Mimic. The counterattack got dispelled. Do I have a dispeller that I don't know about? On Fafnir? Something definitely happened. If anybody knows, definitely drop a comment down below. Alright, moving on. Alright, let's match. I'd like to get some purples matched, if I can. Let's match the 3 greens on the bottom left, I think. Yeah. Alright, that bleed damage is 287. Let's match the 3 purples up against Gander. And Gander and Fafnir are both dead. Awesome. Now, I really don't have a lot of options for tiles. Alright, let's match the 3 blues over here. That way I can match some purples next turn. It's probably going to set off Spartoi, but that's okay. We should still be fine. Let's match the 3 purples now. They both got Mega Fiends, and now I'm just going to Ghost Tiles after I use Medea. And we'll let that Mega Fiend kill off Lee Q. Awesome. All right, we ended up going 6 for 6 this war after going 3 for 6 in the first Bloody War, or 4 for 6, I don't know, something like that, in the earlier Bloody War earlier this week. So definitely very happy with this war performance. It's been a little while since I've gone 6 for 6, and I've been trying to adjust my war attack strategy, and I think 4-1 is probably going to be best for me and the opponents that I go up against. So I'm going to try to commit to a 4-1 strategy going forward. I I will typically use a support or a healer as that one off color, but obviously since we're in Bloody War, I chose the option of using Oniwakumaru for a couple times for the Undispellable Taunt, and then some sort of mindless attack with Kushanku, my 2 Medeas, and then I also used Damon to block any status effects in that 6th battle since I didn't have a 4th mindless attack hero. So it worked out really well today, and I had a couple good boards, but also some pretty terrible boards that we were able to make work. Had some close wins, especially with that yellow team, but very happy with how this war went. Let me know how your Bloody War went, and that is going to do it for today's video. I hope you did enjoy it or found it helpful, and if you did, hit that like button, make sure you're subbed to my channel, and I'll catch you guys next time.